welcome to Brian's 15th episode of Brian's Table Talks. Hal's here recording. I always want to make sure I thank him for his efforts because he does a whole lot of work on these. All I do is talk. Hal makes it possible, makes it work. But we are here today, and I do want to have something I'd like to talk about today, if that's okay with you. I don't know about you, but every once in a while, my wife and I will get in the car and we're getting ready to go on a date. We're going to go out to eat. And I try to be a loving husband, and I look over my wife and say, "Hey, dear, where do you want to go?" And my wife, being the loving creature she is, says, "I don't know. Where do you want to go?" And this goes back and forth for a while. "I don't know. Where do you want to go? What about you?" "I don't know." Eventually, we've got this figured out where one of us will get kind of tired with this game, and we'll say, "Okay, well, here's 3 places we can go." And the other person has to choose. Now, it's interesting that until we choose a place to go, we don't go anywhere. We're stuck. We can't even get out of the driveway because we don't know which direction we're going to go. I got to thinking about that this week, and I remembered back to my Army training so long ago, where the United States Armed Forces struggled to teach young leaders to make a choice. The classic example I like to tell my friends, we were out in a field training exercise, me and 8 other individuals, and the mythical machine gun opens up, and we've all seen the John Wayne movies. We hit the ground, but then the leader has to make a decision because you can't stay there. And the TAC officers, the instructors, try to teach us, make a choice. Even if it's a wrong choice, make a choice, because we can teach you how to make the right choice. They can't teach you to make a choice. Now, you got to be wondering right about now, I've been talking for a couple minutes, where this is all going. Well, one of the top headlines going around for the last couple of weeks is racial issues, the riots and the protests and what's going on. And I've heard a lot of people, myself included, who will say, "Well, I'm not racist." And they stop it there. And that's a great thought process to have. I'm not racist. Nobody wants to be a racist, I don't think. There's certainly nobody I know of specifically. But there's a problem when we stop with, "I'm not racist." When we stop at that, then we're no longer making a choice. Bear with me for a moment, if you will. Historically, in Nazi Germany in World War II, there were a lot of people who saw what was happening to the Jews. And they would say, "Well, it can't be that bad." And then nothing would be done. And over time, this would escalate. And we're all familiar with the price of the Holocaust because it wasn't that bad. Well, anytime we see something, well, it's not that bad, or we don't get involved, we're making a choice, and it's probably not the choice we want to make. You see, ultimately, there really are 2 choices. We are either racists or we are anti-racists. Now, a racist person is somebody who obviously judges people based on the pigmentation of their skin. There are other types of prejudices, people who are prejudiced against LGBTQ individuals, people who are prejudiced against wealth, or whatever the case may be. And when we say we're not prejudiced and we don't do anything, then we are. Being an anti-racist means we take actions against racial activity. We speak out. We vote. There's an old adage that silence only helps the oppressor. So I want to invite everybody, I want to encourage everybody to make choices. Sounds a little intimidating, doesn't it? I had a professor in seminary said, every once in a while we'll come to a scripture, and we can't quite decide what it means. Maybe it means this, maybe it means that. And my professor would say, you don't have the luxury of not making a decision. You have to make a choice. Because here's the thing. When you make a choice, even if it's the wrong choice, you're learning. And you can always change your mind. It's when we don't make up our minds that nothing happens. And that only helps the oppressor. So what I want to encourage everybody to do is think about topics. What do you think about it? Don't say you don't have an opinion. Everybody's got opinions. But think about it. And then make a choice. And then pursue that choice. And if it's the wrong one and you learn it's the wrong one, it's okay to change your mind. Sometimes my wife and I, when we're going to dinner, we'll initially start to go one place, and about halfway there, we'll just change our mind and go somewhere else. And we find out the next day the sun still rises. My friends, make a choice, because not making a choice is making the wrong choice. I hope you have a safe and blessed day. I hope you find a treasure in every moment. Until next time, this is Brian's Table Talks. It's been good seeing you.